You work out harder. You eat less. You promise yourself this time will be different. And yet, a few months later, nothing sticks. Not because you lack discipline, but because your body is designed to resist extremes. When you force weight loss, your system adapts, hunger increases, energy drops, and eventually, old patterns return. Now here's the interesting part. One country quietly avoids this struggle almost entirely. Japan consistently ranks among the leanest nations in the world, even though rice, noodles, and snacks are everyday foods. Gym culture, minimal. Extreme diets, rare. So what's really going on? It's not genetics, it's not intense workouts, and it's definitely not willpower. The real difference is how daily life is designed. Here are 10 Japanese habits that gently guide the body toward balance, without restriction, obsession, or the gym. Habit 1. Training the palate, not the willpower. In Japan, food education starts early. Children grow up eating simple meals made from real ingredients. Vegetables, rice, fish, and soups. Eaten together slowly. Over time, these flavors become normal. Contrast that with highly processed, sugar-heavy foods that train the brain to crave intensity. Here's the takeaway. Your taste preferences aren't fixed, they're learned. Change what you eat consistently, even slightly, and your cravings begin to change with you. Habit 2. Making healthy food the easy option. Japan has convenience everywhere, but convenience doesn't mean unhealthy. Quick meals often include rice bowls, grilled proteins, soups, and vegetables. Simple. Filling, balanced. Psychologists call this environmental design. We don't choose perfectly when we choose what's easiest. If better food is within reach, better decisions happen naturally. Instead of relying on motivation, redesign what's around you. Habit 3. Smaller portions without feeling deprived. Japanese meals focus on variety, not volume. Several small dishes, each with different textures and flavors, signal satisfaction to the brain without overload. There's even a cultural principle that encourages stopping before fullness. Why it works? We tend to eat what's served, not what we actually need. Smaller portions reduce intake without triggering resistance. Habit 4. Conscious sugar intake. Sweetness exists, but in moderation. Drinks are smaller, desserts are delicate. Flavor matters more than quantity. Over time, the palate becomes more sensitive, making less sugar feel more satisfying. Reduce sugar gradually and your perception shifts naturally. Habit 5. Predictable meal timing. Most meals follow a rhythm, not random snacking. When eating has structure, hunger cues stabilize. Energy levels even out. Cravings soften. Consistency creates calm, both physically and mentally. You don't need perfection, just a pattern your body can trust. Habit 6. Movement built into life. Exercise isn't scheduled, it's integrated. Walking, standing, stairs, biking. These small movements, repeated daily, quietly burn energy without stress or fatigue. No pressure, no guilt, just motion as part of living. Habit 7. Eating slowly without trying. Meals aren't rushed. Using chopsticks naturally slows eating, giving the brain time to register fullness. You can create the same effect by pausing between bites, chewing fully, and actually tasting your food. Slower eating often leads to eating less effortlessly. Habit 8. Giving meals. Full attention. Eating isn't multitasking, no scrolling, no rushing, no eating on the move. Meals are treated as a moment, not background noise. That awareness reconnects you with hunger, satisfaction, and enough. Habit 9. Respecting the body's signals. Rather than overriding hunger or forcing restraint, Japanese eating culture emphasizes listening. When the body is respected, it stops fighting back. Balance replaces struggle. Habit 10. Identity over dieting. This is the real secret. There's no on or off plan, no short-term goal, no punishment. Healthy behavior is simply part of daily identity, not a temporary project. And when something becomes who you are, it stops requiring effort. The Japanese approach isn't about losing weight. It's about removing friction between your body and your lifestyle. When you stop forcing change and start designing for it, staying lean stops feeling hard and starts feeling natural. Which one of these habits could you try this week? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy exploring how culture quietly shapes health and psychology, subscribe for more.